Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we got our Amplified Machine Dramon mat, we got Flamemon and Starbymon, and they are continuing to help us out as we crack into the second box of the BT18/19 Special Booster version 2. Before we get into this, however, give me like 5 minutes, because I got a comment on one of the previous videos where we went over one of the two starter decks, Guardian Vortex or Fable Waltz, I can't remember which one, but a commenter by the name of Germ187, I believe, they asked which one of these would I pick up. They're getting out of Yu-Gi-Oh! They're trying to get into Digimon. Which one of these is the better one to start with? And I said I would probably go with Guardian Vortex. Reason being is because Fable Waltz, like, although I'm building a deck with this and like another starter deck of it and some extra cards, it doesn't feel as cohesive as Guardian Vortex to me. For example, they gave us EX Tyrannomon and Shinmonzemon in that deck, and they've got the Digivolve from a level 4 conditions, and EX Tyrannomon also has Digicross -2, but all of those Digimon that they are Digivolving from and the Digicross don't appear in the deck at all. Like, they don't. So really, those are just kind of like hollow abilities. So I said I'd probably go with the Guardian Vortex. I did also say that they could look at picking up either the Dragon of Courage or the Wolf of Friendship starter decks. Either of these would be a good jumping on point right now, because they're still fairly recent. So you could go ahead and pick these up. I feel like these would both be a good spot to start. They then chimed back with, sorry for bothering you again, or something like that, but they found the Ultimate Ancient Dragon starter deck. I believe it was on Amazon for only $8. And they asked, like, is this a good deck to pick up now? And I told them, no, it's not, because this is all the way back. This was the 9th starter deck. Fable Waltz is the 19th, so this is from essentially right now the first half of the starter decks. And I looked back through it just to make sure, and there are some vanilla monsters in here with no abilities or anything like that, which just seem like taking up space. And I don't believe that there are tamers in here at all. No, so there's no tamers also, which would be a missed mechanic for them, whereas again, they've started putting tamers back. Like, this was during that lull where no one was really playing tamers. They weren't promoting tamers, and so they were kind of like an underutilized mechanic at that point. So I said I would not pick this one up. It's not worth it. I did tell them that if they wanted an Imperial Dramon deck, they could go on eBay. Currently, I found one from a seller with some good rating for $10. But they've got the beginning tutorial deck, and I suggested this one because it's an Imperial Dramon deck, so if they're interested in that, they can pick it up. It's also got some promos in here, which, although none of these cards are foil, like, getting some promos as a new player, I love that idea, because picking up packs, like, those are all the normal cards, but if you get some promos, like, those could be pretty neat down the line. Like, they're harder to get. Again, none of these are foil, so they wouldn't be as cool, but still just having promos are awesome. So I definitely suggested going with this. If the Ancient Dragon starter deck was a little earlier in the production, like if it was the Gallenomon, I might have said, yeah, pick it up for $8, because it does include the memory boosts, which getting one of each color, not a bad idea. But because Ultimate Dragon doesn't, I really couldn't suggest picking it up. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to go over that real quick, because I mean, hey, they reached out. I like answering questions and like what I think. And they gave me some praise, like, hey, I liked how you suggest how you would alter these decks a little more for newbie players. I also told them that they could look at the tutorial app, because they have recently updated it to where it's not the original one anymore. They've added a Ace to it, and the battles are a little different, so that'd be a good place to kind of learn as well. Everyone, thank you for me going over that. I wanted to kind of point that out. And again, thank Germ187 for commenting, because I do like reacting to these things. I do like responding to everyone if I can. Which right now, small channel, I can respond to everyone as long as it's like something worth responding to. Because there's only so much I can do with hey, great video, or first. Which I have gotten, at least on 1 or 2 videos, someone commenting first. And there's nothing I can really respond to. If you want a genuine discussion, I'm happy to try and do that in the comments. Like, I will try to respond to you as best I can. But I thought that those points were something I should probably go over, because I did forget to go over which starter deck I would suggest over the other. But yeah, with that out of the way, let's get into opening our second box. And of course, we've got the 2 packs up top. We got our lucky pack, and we got the promotion pack. So we'll put those right there. Let's get the box open. Let's get first 4 packs on out of here. And let's open them up. I did sort all of the cards from the first box, and there's just a lot more 18 than there is 19. Again, I haven't searched, but I think it's because they wanted to make sure that certain archetypes could be played right out of this box. So they put all the royal base in this box, and they probably put some of the other ones in the next box. We got Shellmon, Watatsumi Purification, Poyoyomon, Jukuimon, Shamanmon, Vemmon, Kalmarimon, Demimaramon, Winrar, Owen Dreadnought, Virgilmon, 7 play costs, 4 Digivolution costs from level 3 or a Tamer, 7,000 DP. Digivolve from Koichi for cost of 3, Duskmon for a cost of 1. On player, when Digivolving, for each of your opponent's Digimon and Tamers, have trash 1 card from the top of both players' decks. Then for each card this effect trash, this Digimon gets plus 1,000 DP for the turn. End of attack. By deleting 1 level 4 or lower purple Digimon, delete all of your opponent's Digimon with the lowest level. Inherited effect, Retaliation. I like the Retaliation. I probably would play Lowry and I can't remember what his Beast Spirit is over this one. Only because, like, it's not part of the Great 10 Warriors. Like, yes, it does have hybrid. So I think you could still use Susanomon with it, but I want to say that's Great 10 Warriors, so I'm not sure. I'll have to read that card to make sure. If it does work in that, sure. But otherwise, I probably would stick with the other ones. And we got Tiger Vespamon, super rare right out the gate. 12 play costs, 4 Digivolution costs, 12,000 DP. Digivolve from black or green is dual color green-black. Digivolve from level 5 with Royal Base trait for a cost of 3. Piercing Reboot on play or when Digivolving. For each of your face-up security cards, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. Then, none of their Digimon can unsuspend until the end of their turn. All turns, once per turn, when other Digimon are deleted in battle, this Digimon may unsuspend. Rule trait has Insectoid type. Yeah, you're going to play it in the Royal Base, not too much else. Oop, picked up 2 by mistake. Getting in the second pack. And we got Waspmon, Volcanomon, Mercurymon, Tinkermon, Deltamon, Dark to Light, Thunder to Gunfire, Alright, so real quick, because we looked at the Virgilmon, like, you can place 5 hybrid trait cards, so yeah. So yeah, you could put him in one of these decks because it just says hybrid, and this is definitely a hybrid card. So that is something that you could splash in the deck. Petal-Dramon, Fun Beamon, which there are 2, because there's one from 18 and one from 19. Cannon Beamon, Gizamon, JP, 4 play cost, security, play this card without paying the cost. Start of your main phase by trashing 1 card with a hybrid or 10 warrior trait in your hand, draw 1 card. Inherit effect, once per turn. When attack targets change, you may play 1 tamer card with inherited effects from your hand without paying the cost. And we got Kaiser Leomon. Alright, that's what the other one was named. Cool. So it's got a 6 play cost, 4 Digivolution costs from a level 3 or Tamer, 7,000 DP, Digivolve from Koichi for a cost of 3, or Lorimon for a cost of 1. Has Retaliation on player when Digivolving, delete one of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon. Inherited effect, Retaliation. So yeah, again, I would probably go with this one over Virgilmon, because if you are building a hybrid deck, you're going to have a bunch of hybrids in there. And for example, JP can Digivolve into Kaiser Leomon. He cannot Digivolve into Virgilmon because he's not a purple tamer. So that would probably stop you from doing as many plays as you could. I'm hoping that, like, I hope that they do a dedicated, like, darkness kind of thing for the next 1819, just so that we can, like, use those a little better. We got Kotamon, Forge Beamon, Trailmon, Wizardmon, Lanamon, Bokomon, Pomomon, Machinedramon, Sangomon, Skullbaluchimon, Koichi, 4 play cost, security, play this card without paying the cost. Start of your main phase by trashing 1 card with a hybrid or 10 warrior trait in your hand, gain 1 memory. Inherit effect, when attacking once per turn, you may return 1 card with a hybrid or 10 warrior trait from your trash to your hand. I like that a lot, because we are trashing cards to use these abilities, and then being able to bring them back, that's going to be very nice. I like that a lot. And we got Machinedramon. 11 play cost, 3 Digivolution cost, 11,000 DP. Digivolve from a level 5 with a composite for a cost of 3. When this card would be played by deleting one of your Digimon with the composite trait, reduce the play cost by 4. On player, when Digivolving, de-Digivolve 1 all of your opponent's Digimon. On deletion, one of your Chimeramon and one Machinedramon in the trash may DNA Digivolve into a Millenniummon in the hand. Rule trait has composite type. Inherited effect, opponent's turn, once per turn. When any of your opponent's Digimon attack, you may change the attack target to one of your Digimon with a composite or wicked god trait. Interesting. On something that I was reading this and I was like, oh, that'd be kind of cool, is if they gave us the rule trait like down here. That'd be kind of interesting, kind of like a tiny virus like stayed in it, and so it gets this type, like with a, what is it, Parasitemon. If it's like a rule trait has virus type, like that would be cool and make a little bit of sense. I'd like to see something like that. It could also open up the door to some interesting plays if the right type went through Digivolutions. Next up, we got Ouroboromon, Wind to Flame, Ice to Sword, Luxmon, Kokabuterimon, Tapermon, Deltamon, Dragon's Roar, Daipenmon, Lord of Devastation and Rebirth, Yao Qinglan, Lobomon, 5 play cost, 3 Digivolution costs from a level 3 or a Tamer, 5,000 DP. Can Digivolve from blue or yellow, is dual color yellow-blue. Digivolve from Koji for a cost of 2 or Kendo Garurumon for a cost of 0. When Digivolving, search your security stack. You may you may add one card with the hybrid or 10 warrior trait among them to the hand. If this added, recover one from the deck, then shuffle your security stack. Inherited effect when attacking. If you have 7 or fewer cards in your hand, draw one. That is a classic blue ability down there. The wind digivolving, kind of weak to me. But I suppose if like you're looking for your big guy, like, and he is in there, that's a nice little way to get him out. I'd probably run him at 1, maybe 2. Like, I'd probably like to stick at 1, just because like I wouldn't want to use that more than once. Because how many big guys are going to be in there? And we got Susanoo Ace. This is the second box, and we pulled them both in the first video. What? What? Just what? This is major deja vu. All right, well, we get to look and see if we can use Virgilmon with it. 9 play cost, 6 Digivolution cost, 16,000 DP. Can Digivolve from any color. Is white. Digivolve from Takuya or Koji with 10 hybrid trait cards under them for a cost of 6. Hand counter Blast Digivolution. When Digivolving or when attacking, delete one of your opponent's 10,000 DP or lower Digimon. For each color in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, add 2,000 to this DP's deletion effect maximum. When attacking, by placing up to 5 Tamer cards from this Digimon's Digivolution cards as your bottom security cards, for each one, trash your opponent's top security card. Rule trait has hybrid form. Overflow -5. I mean, I like it. Like, if you can get 5 Tamers under this person, like, oh, taking out all of their security cards in the base like game, that's pretty good. Also, yes, you can use this in there because it's only asking for hybrid. So you could totally play with the darkness a bit. Still, I think I would prefer Kaiser Leomon because he also gives retaliation and he's got a little more variety in him since he can digivolve from a yellow tamer as well as a purple. But with that, we've finished the first video. Like, what do you think of this? This is the second video in a row where the secret rare has been in the upper left. I'm wondering if that is a theme that we'll see when I buy and we open the third box, because I am going to get a third box. So let me know in the comments down below what you think about that. If you enjoyed this video, give it a good old thumbs up, hit that like button. If you haven't, please do subscribe. I really do appreciate it. It helps the channel grow. The algorithm loves it. We upload videos on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And as always, until then, I will see you next time.